So let me tell you what like annoyed me yesterday. Uh, so I was not watching, but I was on freaking that one site, the Facebook. That's what it's called. It's called the Facebook. Yes, the story time unsaid. So I was on the Facebook, and on the Facebook, they had like the whole little thing where Xbox was talking about they're coming out with something. Not what it was. I think it was like a new controller. And mind you, this isn't even an Xbox page. It's like one of those little dumb news pages. People just make up a random news page. Like, yo, look, we have news. So it's a random ass news page that has no real connection to Xbox whatsoever. And so someone comments, instead of coming out with a new controller, how about you come out with some more systems to restock? And it's like, that one message got me tilted. Why? Because gamers are idiots. Not just gamers, everyone's a complete idiot right now. But it's almost like no one knows that we're currently in a freaking pandemic where anything and everything that involves transport from another country takes forever to get transported and takes forever to get created. When it comes to the Xbox Series X, the PS5, new GPUs and new CPUs, a lot of the parts for those things are being made in China, which means that they gotta get all the parts in China. They gotta get all the parts from one factory to another factory. Then they gotta get all that created, and all they gotta get shipped to the U.S. It's like there's all this extra shit that has to happen, and oh, by the way, there's a pandemic, which means all this shit takes even longer to do. The hours people are cut shorter. There's less people being involved because you can't have everyone crammed into like one little factory anymore. Not only that, you also have the fact that a lot of the tariffs are expired, so it's costing all these companies legit an arm and a leg to transport shit. And it's not just GPUs and CPUs and consoles, it's everything. I literally have a bow that I bought, and I have no idea when that bow is even gonna get shipped to me. It's being made in China by a Chinese company, and there's like no telling of when that bow gets me. What they told me was shipping is unknown. We'll get it to you when it gets to you. So it can be legit 2 months from now, and now finally we can get it. Who knows? Because it's a pandemic, and it just takes a long time. I get it. I accept it. I understand. I want to get a new GPU. I can't because this is a pandemic. It's taking everything forever to get made. I understand. The rest of the freaking world doesn't. Everyone's just getting all mad and tilted and pissed off and all this bullshit. We need our GPUs. We want. I'm trying to get a Series X for my son. They're not in stock. They're trying, people. They're trying to get things in stock, but there's this thing called COVID, and it's hard. It's hard as shit to get all this stuff out. Like, there's this weird. I said it last week because this is my new thing on set. At the end of streams from now on, I'm going to have like these little long-winded, talking head moments. It started on Friday where I talked about streamer entitlement, viewer entitlement, and today it was about everybody, the entitlement of gamers and entitlement of the consumer. Consumers do not think like a business. They just think like a consumer. It does not hurt to have both mindsets. As a streamer, I kind of have to have a business mindset because whether I like it or not, this is a business, especially when you become an affiliate, especially when there's money involved. This becomes a business. So looking at both sides, you have to understand that like there's a pandemic. The individual is irrelevant. There's a pandemic right now. But the issue with Americans is everyone has an individual mindset. Where it's like, I want my stuff now, I have money, I want to pay for it, give me now. And it's like, that's not how it works. Microsoft can't go like that and then have a Series X. Sony can't go like that and have a PS5. That's just not how it works. Nvidia and AMD can't snap their fingers and have GPUs ready for everybody. They can't snap their fingers and all the scalpers will go away. That's not how life works. That's not how all this shit works. But people are stupid and don't get that. Everyone's like, I want my shit now. Like, the analogy that I used before in a different topic, like months ago, was that imagine a tornado hits a street, and every house on that street gets hit by a tornado except one house. And then that person who's in the house going, well, my house didn't hit by a tornado, and I didn't hear one, I didn't see one, so therefore there was no tornado. And it's like, well, look outside, all the neighborhood houses are destroyed. I didn't see it, so I don't care, my house is fine. That's how people think in America. Everyone has this individual mindset where it's like, it didn't happen to me, therefore it's not my problem. It's like, regardless of that, almost everything in the world is being made in China, and all that has to get shipped outwards, here, Canada, wherever. And so that like do all the creations and things like that, make sure they work, and then get them out to other companies and the retailers. It's like, again, tariffs right now are expired, so everyone is having to pay way more than normal to do shipping, and that's delaying shipping even more because you got to come up with that money. But again, the consumer, bunch of idiots, don't get it, and I got to that point last night because I keep seeing it every single time. I see it on YouTube, I see it on Twitch, I see it on Facebook, I see it on Twitter. People are complaining about what's not out. They can't go buy this, they can't go buy that, and it's like, be patient. Be patient. It does not hurt you to be patient. The money that you have in your account that's being saved for PS5 or a Series X or 3080 or 3090 or 6800 is going to be in your pocket in 2 months. Just relax. Be patient. The only thing that I would say will be great is if there's like a secondary pre-order system. So where it's like, all right, I understand that you guys are taking forever to create your products and get it shipped. Understand. Cool. Can I pre-order it? Can I just pre-order? So can I join a waiting list to where I give you my money now, and you ship it out when you're in stock? I understand in this waiting list that at the top of that it's going to be retailers, not me. So I understand that, but can I at least join a waiting list? I can understand if someone was sensible and brought that to the table to Microsoft or Sony or Nvidia or AMD. That makes sense. GG's. But the constant raging and complaining and yelling at the developers, people are getting death threats over this shit. Because gamers are idiots and feel like every time something happens, they gotta send a death threat. So people are sending death threats to publishers and Nvidia and AMD and Sony and all of them because they want their PS5, they want their 3090s right now. And it's like, relax. Be patient. They're going nowhere. You're going unless you got hit by a train or shot or whatever. Yeah, Zach, you work retail. You work for Best Buy. How many times a day do you hear someone going, "Hey, so you guys have 3090s in stock?" No, we didn't have it in stock yesterday. We didn't have any stock last week. We don't know where it's going to be in stock. Relax. What about a 6800? Well, we don't have any 3080s or 3070s, so of course we don't have any 6800s. Do you got any 2080 Ti's? Like, no, all the GPUs are freaking out of stock. That's where we're at right now. Everything is out of stock. Yeah, like, there's actually a company, this is a third-party company. They're coming out with an all-black PS5. And it's supposed to look like a PS2. So it's PS2 colors, PS2 design, but it's on a PS5. They canceled that because they kept getting threats. Because people were getting pissed off and everyone wants a PS5 and all this bullshit. So they canceled that. They canceled the entirety of having a PS5 that has the color scheme as PS2. Because people are just sending threats. People are just maniacs. It's ridiculous. And again, Zach works at Best Buy. Eno Onigami. For those who don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Zach. They sit there and like this ad and just he gets bugged all the time since Black Friday till now. Where's the PS5s in stock? When's the Series X gonna be in stock? When is this gonna be in stock? It's like they don't know either. They don't know either. And I said it last Friday. Zach was here on Friday when I had the discussion about entitled streamers, entitled viewers. Consumers are just extremely entitled. Everyone feels like I have money, therefore I have the right to bitch and moan. It's like, just chill. That right there is a 9080 Ti. 9080 Ti. I need a new GPU. Guess what? I'm okay with waiting. It does its job. I play PC games just fucking fine. Would it be great to get a 5700 or 6800 or a 1080 Ti or whatever? Sure. But I can wait. It does fine. If you're playing on PC right now and you don't need a GPU or CPU immediately because your shit's broken, whatever, you're gonna be just fine. Be patient. If you're playing on PS4 or Xbox One and your console still works, you still game with your friends, you're still playing Halo or Overwatch or whatever, you keep patient. Your money in your account's not going anywhere unless you decide to go spend it on something else. Take for someone who also wants. So I want to get a Series X. They're out of stock. I want to get a new GPU. They're out of stock. Not complaining. Yeah, like they're entitled. Like, and then they make it sound like it's your fault that that you couldn't get to them. It's like, I'm working my ass off, and you're asking me questions that you know the answer to already. Because 9 times out of 10, when someone goes to Best Buy or GameStop and asks those questions, they know the answer, but they're just like, well, I don't see anything on a rack. Let me just go ask this person who clearly looks like they're out of breath. Hey, do you got this? It's like, what? No, we don't. Which, by the way, for all those who don't work at Best Buy or GameStop, something like that, if you want to know if they have something in stock, go to their website. He'll tell you right then and there. They'll tell you on the site, oh, these aren't in stock at your store. These aren't in stock online. These aren't in stock anywhere. If you go to Microsoft, they literally will tell you who all sells the Series X, and they'll tell you if it's in stock or out of stock. So you can go online and stop being lazy and see what isn't in stock. When it comes to GPUs, you can literally go to Newegg or Best Buy again, and Walmart and all that stuff and check. It'll tell you, oh, these are out of stock. Yeah, you can't do shit but just sit there and just take them being idiots. Like, it's dumb, and like, it pisses me off because it's like, I get it. Like, again, I want a Series X. I've been saving up money for months to get a Series X. I have the money for a Series X. I can't get one. I want to get a freaking 5600 from Sapphire Pulse because it's supposed to be like the best version of the 5600. It's out of stock. Am I complaining about it? No. Again, this 9080 Ti does just fine. It does it gets the job done. I've been playing Dragon Age on my computer. I've been playing freaking Horizon Zero Dawn on my computer. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption on my computer. No problems. So it's not me wanting to upgrade my graphics card is just something that I want to do because maybe I want to play on ultra settings. So it's more of a want, not a necessity. It's not a need. And gamers and most consumers in general don't have that thought process, understanding that what's a need and what's a want. Most people want a PS5. They don't need a PS5. The PS4 is fine. Most people want a Series X. They don't need a Series X. Their Xbox One is fine. So people want to upgrade, which is fine. You don't need to unless your shit's broken. It's like, yo, I need a new RAM stick because my RAM's broken. I need a new CPU because my CPU's freaking broken. Whatever. But even then, it's not like they can snap their fingers and have the shit ready for you. That's not how it works. Someone has to make it, and not only before they can make the product, they had to get the parts for it, which all that involves shipping. And right now, shipping sucks. Not just in America, everywhere. People think it's just America where shipping is bad. Like, it took the post office to send my things in like 3 months. It's like, it's bad everywhere. There's a pandemic. It didn't just go away. It's still there. Not only that, I don't know if you watch the news or not, but it's kind of chaos right now with the U.S. government, which means all those like deals that involve tariffs are getting pushed back more and more and more because they got to figure out this other shit beforehand. It's just nonsense, and people, like, you can kind of say it's just the younger generation, but I feel like there's also some adults too who are who are there, people who are 25 and older who are also having the exact same mindset. Like, my brother was talking about he had ordered, I think, like a bed or something, and it took like 4 months for him to get that bed. He wasn't complaining, he was just pointing out it took him 4 months to get his new bed. And it's like, I literally got told by my bowl maker, we don't know when we're going to ship it out, but we'll keep you posted. Yeah, like, I don't order something. My boat's coming from China. They literally told me we don't know when we'll be able to ship it, and then how long it's going to take. Could be a couple months. And that's how everybody's having the situation go, because that's how it is right now. People have to be like understanding and not be so entitled. That's kind of like the in general thing when it comes to like this stream and last stream, where it's like, stop being so entitled. Because everyone knows, we all predicted when we were younger. What was that one thing that happened 10 years ago that we all saw coming? You give everyone a participation award, everyone becomes entitled. Everyone thinks that they're uniquely, they're as an individual, they're unique and special and matter more than the rest of the world because they got participation awards all through middle school and high school. Everyone's called them all winners and unique and all this shit. It's like, so now as adults, everyone's like, I matter more than anything else because I grew up believing that I was unique and special and all this bullshit. It's like, that's not how life works. Just because you want something now doesn't mean it has to come now. You gotta wait. If you order food right now, it won't be at your door right now. It's gonna take 20 to 30 minutes. You gotta wait, whether you like it or not. Be patient. That's the two things to take from the end of the stream is two things. Be patient, stop being entitled. It does not hurt to be patient. You're not going, unless an asteroid out of nowhere just goes, blow up the Earth. You're going to be here in a month. You can wait for the PS5 in February. You can wait for freaking 2080 Ti to go in stock, or 3090 to go in stock freaking in March. You will be okay. Relax. The scalping sucks. Yes, it does. Pay no attention. The reason why scalping works is because people are desperate, not patient, and just go ahead and buy shit. It's like, oh shit, I really want to get this, but it's out of stock. I guess I'll spend $400 more than I was originally going to get the exact same shit. It's going to be in stock in 3 months. Wait, it's 90 days. 60 if it takes 2 months. It could be 2 weeks. They tell you it's indefinite because they don't know when. So it could be 2 weeks, could be a month, could be 2 months. Just be patient and don't be so entitled. Zach, get your stream started, guys. You get rated. Stop stuffing your mouth and start your stream. Because we're at that point. But yeah. Look. That's not how this works. But yeah, that's part. This is a new thing for the stream chat. For those who are new, for those who weren't here Friday, one of my favorite streamers, his name's Intero. He has this thing called Bang On. What Bang On is for Intero is he just sits, he goes into just chatting, and he just talks about whatever's on his mind right there for however many minutes, be it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. His Bang On series is just him on Twitch ranting or rambling about whatever is on his mind. And Terrell does a lot of political conversations. We're not doing that here. So kind of the thing that I was telling Zach that what I want to do is the same thing. Not every stream, but whenever it's on my mind at the end of streams, we have these conversations. Last week it was about entitled streamers and entitled freaking viewers. Today, entitled consumers. Tomorrow maybe we won't do one. We'll see. There's what pops in my head or anything like comes up to me between now and then. But it's just funny. Also, Zach, what does you being your weight have to do with you starting a stream? Like, I'm sure it won't take you that long to finish your food and start a stream. We've been sitting here for a good 20 minutes. Also, like how my brother will say, hey, can you like test out these bit badges for me? And didn't you send them to me? Where's these bit badges my brother wants me to test out? He's had like 30 minutes to send these to me. How do you want me to test out your shit? You didn't send it to me. You've had 30 minutes. You've had 30 minutes. He's in a party chat with me right now, just sitting there. But anyways, chat, we're gonna wrap it up. I think we're basically for Zach to go live. You know, Nagami, he's gonna play something, probably Apex. Who knows? We'll be live again tomorrow with more Halo CE. We're probably gonna like I said it yesterday. Not yesterday. I said it earlier. We're gonna dominate. I know, right? Unsaid. Yeah, like he came on the stream like, hey, I got a favor for you. Can you test some of these bit badges? And I'm like, sure. That was 30 minutes ago. Where's these bit badges? You're gonna have to test it tomorrow because stream's ending in a bit. It's about to freaking raid Zach. yeah, be playing some more Halo tomorrow. We're gonna, hopefully mow through Legendary tomorrow. Probably done by Wednesday. Do some Dragon Age. Do some Dragon Age PC streams. Until then, Unsaid, Inu, Garrus, CJ, Sanity, Akantas Gaming, the subs from Sam Sanity and Eno as well. All those alert today. I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming by today. We'll be live again tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna go say hi to our buddy Eno. I've been the Archangel Chaos. Goodbye. Good night. Stay safe.